Hey guys, what's going on? It's ThatHomeTheaterDude. As you'll notice, a couple things. I got the ladder out today. That's going to have a big impact on what we're going to be doing. And you will notice that the echo is still in the room. I didn't put the panels in yet because I plan on adding more. I plan on adding about, only have 4 done. And I want to do about 8 and then 2 bass traps. So I figured instead of just chunking them in here now, I would rather just have them all in at the same time, so that I know a better, idea of where I'm going to stick them. So as you guys remember, this is my SVS Prime Elevations. I haven't unpacked these yet. I took these with me to Louisiana, to New Orleans, and I got the president of SVS, got Gary Yakubian, to actually sign these. I'm not sure if you can see it. That guy's little signature right here. People thought I was crazy whenever I did it. You guys probably think I'm crazy too, but I think this stuff's cool, man. Like seriously, like what president tours with the company to showcase products? I mean, it's super cool to me. So, yeah. Besides that, we've already seen different placements for the SVS speakers. We've had front placement, we've had back placement. Now it's time to actually mount these upside down. So I only have 2 of these right now, so as you'll see in the back, I still have a single pair of my clip atmos modules. I'll be leaving those in place just for the time being. I might actually sell those tonight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually mount this on the ceiling, so I'm going to have the voice of God. So here's my main listening position, so it'll be just behind the actual light itself. So if you give me a minute, I'll go ahead and get it done for you, okay? Alright, so I did it. I finally did it. I got the voice of God up here. Don't worry about this wire, that's just temporary. I'm actually gonna hide the wire this time. So now I have 5 channels above me. This is super cool. So I got 2 SVS primes up front. Since I only have 5 speakers total, I have 2 of the clips in the back. And then I have, well, I guess I have 6 total. I'm selling these tonight, so I wanted to get this video out as quick as possible. And these are my SVS primes. That are the black ash. The ones up here are going to be the piano black. So that's it. I went ahead and installed the Auro voice of God, and there's a couple of things that you would want to note. I'm going to hand this off to the wife real quick so she can shoot me. So in here, what you're going to notice is that whenever you have the mount, which is basically the way the speaker is just like this. It's looking right at us. So what you're going to do is you're going to screw the mount into the ceiling, right? And then all you do is slide the speaker into that. So then it kind of locks in place. See how it's not going anywhere? So, I mean, I could sit here and hold it. It's suspended. See? And then no one ever shows these things, but this is what you can get from SVS. These are their ceiling mount adapters. And the only thing that it really does is it kind of just keeps this in place. So, I mean, if you can have it to where, I mean, if this thing wiggles enough, it'll wiggle out. See that? So the only reason why you want to have this locked in place, you get this little thing here. It's magnetic. And then all you do is, see that? You just slide it right onto there, and then it stays in place. So after that, it's not going to wiggle. It actually can't come loose anymore because it doesn't have any of that slack to push this out. Get it? So that's pretty cool. I went ahead and installed this already into the ceiling, and if you just pan up there, you'll see the final picture. But that's it. It's very simple. It's a exceedingly simple design that no one would, like most people wouldn't even think of doing this, but it's so cool that they actually design their speakers to be mounted so many different ways. As you can see, I have these down firing on the ceiling, and then I have Voice of God here, and then you can actually have these as a center channel. You can have these as dipole speakers, so if you have 2 of them, you can kind of have it split to where you have another one on the other side and have kind of like a surround type effect. But I mean, like there's lots of different versatility with this, but I wanted to go ahead and do a video about Auro because no one ever talks about it. So the cool thing with Auro 3D is that, if I'm not mistaken, they were the first company to do height effects. And if you haven't heard anything with Auro, it's super cool. We were just watching a couple of clips. I mean, this is my first time even messing around with this disc, and the sound is just ridiculous. Like, you would never expect something so simple as something coming directly above you to change your entire movie experience, and it 100% has done that. So, I mean, if you guys have the Denon 4300, 4400, 6300, 6400 or above, and you guys have the option to have Auro 3D, some of them come with them, some of them it's an option. It's a $200 option, which is kind of steep for ones that didn't come with it from the factory, but I would highly recommend getting this stuff. You can also get it with Marantz as well, but this is super cool. It's my go-to mixer right now. I watch pretty much everything in Auro 3D for the coder down there, or the type of mixer that I'm using. So, I mean, I'll be sitting there watching Friends, New Girl, just TV shows. I mean, old movies. I'll watch them in Auro 3D too. So, yeah. So besides that, I think I'm gonna go ahead and jump into a quick little demo. And wait, before I do that, I need to show you guys the settings. So let's go into setup, right? You're gonna have to change a couple things whenever you do this. So first and foremost, what you're gonna notice here in audio, you get this thing called surround parameter. And this has a lot to do with your height effects and your Auro type of settings. You'd only get this after you already set it up for Auro on your amp assign. So this is kind of something that's not necessarily there all the time. And you have lots of different options to choose. You can have, I mean, you can have it for a small room, medium room, or, you know, action movies. I like to watch action movies a lot, so I like to keep it on large. And then low frequency effects. I'm not going to mess with this too much. I don't like to mess with the bass calibration. And then you have a number from 1 to 16 for your Auro 3D strength, is what they call it. So basically what it is 1 is going to be the minimal type of upmixing. So you get very discrete, like it's almost like it's not even there type of sound with the mixers for the heights. But if you want to max this thing out, you're just going to go ahead and put this puppy on 16. Most people will probably be more comfortable at around 12 to 14. But I mean, just do whatever you want. I mean, it's all about what your ears like and what your ears can handle. But I want to pop this thing on 14 just to try it out. Another thing that I noticed is whenever you go into speakers, you're going to go into your amp assign, right? So you're going to go into 11 channels first and foremost. Your layout, you have to change it to 5 channels in your subwoofer. I haven't found a way to have the right type of setup any other way to actually get this right here. So your height speakers, you're going to have 5 channels. See? Because you have 2 in the front, 2 in the back, and the 1 right above you. Whenever you do that, though, you're going to get rid of your rear surrounds. So just be prepared for that. But with the enveloping sound that you're going to have, I really don't think you're going to miss it. The only way to get rid of that is to go ahead and go with the Denon 8500 and just get more channels. These only have a specific amount of channels that you can assign. So here you have your layout of your height channels. So you have front and rear, very simple. You can also change it to front and surround. So if you had them right next to you, like in line with your ear, like left and right, you can change it to surround, but I have mine in the back. And then your pre-outs that you're going to be using to assign the other internal amplifiers, you're going to want to have a pre-out because this is only a 9-channel powered amp. So you have to have an external amplifier to power, you know, whichever speakers that you like. So I just put mine on front because I have a lot more power going to the SVS Ultras. And that's it. I think that's all I did. I redid Odyssey, and then I kind of poked around with the settings in here. But that's about it. Let's see, what did I do for test tone? So since I wanted a lot of sound coming from up top, I actually changed it from -1 to 0. I could probably pop that down to -1, but I just wanted to see what it was like whenever I was doing the demo with it. But that's all the settings that you have to do with this. It's really simple, and then all you do is just play your movies, and it's ridiculous. I was watching, because this is the 2014 demo, and I was watching the snail demo, and it's called Turbo. There's a movie like came out in 2013 called Turbo. It's this little snail that loves cars and he likes to go fast. But just the complete surround that you have with that, I mean, it's all over the place. Like, he's bouncing back and forth, he's bouncing off things, he's going in and out of stuff. There's a plane in the very beginning. I'm getting excited talking about it because it's super cool. I've never experienced anything like that before. But yeah, so enough talking about the stuff. Let's just go ahead and give you guys a quick demo. Then I'm going to go ahead and end that video here. It was a lot of fun making this one. Like I said, don't worry about the wires. This isn't going to be the last that you're going to see of this type of setup. But I only have, 2 pair of the SVS primes right now. I have another pair coming. So whenever I do that, then I'll be able to permanently put the voice of God right above me.
I wish I was. That was close.
So that was the demo real quick for the Auro 3D mixer. I really enjoy having the voice of God for the setup. I'm gonna go ahead and experiment around with this a little more. I haven't got a lot of seat time, so it's all super new to me right now. It's really cool. So if you guys haven't checked it out, I mean, just put a speaker up there and just see what you guys think. It's it's completely revamped the entire setup that I have right now. So like as you can see, I'm super excited. Besides that, you don't necessarily have to have an Auro demo disc. If you go to the website, I'll put the link down in the description. The website actually has movies that are originally coded in Auro 3D. So if you guys have those movies and you're not necessarily streaming them, if you guys have the hard copies, you should be able to have the one-to-one type of mixer for it. So you will get the best type of experience if you do it that way. Just another thing that I noticed, that whenever I was setting this up, they want you to have an external amplifier for for the actual channel that you're using for the voice of God. I don't think you can use the internal amplifiers for it. It's a weird way you have to do it. So what it told me to do is, whenever I was hooking it up, is I had to use an RCA interconnect on subwoofer 2, then I had to run that to an amplifier, then I had to run that amplifier to the actual speaker. So that's where that cord's coming from. It's just a weird way of doing it, but whenever you do that, you'll actually get the actual sound from it. Because the first time I did it, I didn't have anything from Odyssey, and I was wondering why. So did a little troubleshooting, and that's just one thing that I noticed. So that's going to conclude today's video. Like I said, don't forget to subscribe, comment, share, whatever you like to do. Like I said, I have my Facebook page too, so if you guys want to check out these speakers, you guys want to buy them, I have links to all that stuff on there. Just links down in the description for all that stuff. And quick thing you do is just go to the Get Offers Now, and then you'll have, full access to everything on there. It'll take you directly to SVS, and then you guys can buy these speakers. Like I said, I'm in love with these things, and I can't wait to do more experiments with them. So like I said, the clips, they're going away. Those things are gone. So I'm gonna do a quick review on them, and then I'm gonna go ahead and sell them to my buddy. He actually bought my entire clips, my first clip setup. He bought that, and he's super happy with it. So like I said, video's over. Catch you guys next time.